Hello everybody, and welcome back to ChessDiagnostic. I know you've all been waiting for this course that I talked about a couple months ago. In this video and the following video series, I'm going to cover how to skyrocket your chess understanding. So first off, what is chess understanding? So at first, chess understanding is a somewhat unclear topic. I talked about chess understanding in my strategy course, and I kind of went through all the information that you would really need to understand it. But I realize that that's not the be-all and end-all of chess understanding, because there has to be another component to actually learn and internalize those lessons to apply them in your own games. So when I was a beginner, it seemed somewhat mystical and amazing that anybody could simply know what to do in any chess position. And hopefully this course and the associated workbook will help clear up any misunderstanding and, more importantly, make you a stronger player. The reason I don't like mystery in chess is because it makes what is possible impossible. It makes the simple complex. Now, I'm not saying chess is simple, but it should be simplified in its essence so that you can actually apply what you learn and become better. You know, it's great for having an awe of chess players and chess positions, to go through the complexity of chess, but it doesn't serve you well in your chess development, and it can hinder you actually. Magnus Carlsen himself even said when he was younger, "There wasn't any particular player I modeled my game after. I tried to learn from everyone and create my own style. I studied past players. Truth be told, I never had a favorite player. It's just not my nature to go around idolizing people. I just go try to learn." So a reporter once asked Capablanca, "How many moves do you see ahead while playing chess?" Capablanca replied, in a rather humorous fashion, "Only one, but it's always the right one." It sounds a little ridiculous and arrogant if you don't know what he's talking about, but if you read Capablanca's chess fundamentals, it seems rather topical, but he's actually talking about the deepest understanding of chess understanding. So with that out of the way, let's jump into the definition of what chess understanding is. So chess understanding is your overall goal in a position informed by previous experience and knowledge. This means that there's different levels of chess understanding. Chess understanding can consist of known endgames, memorized openings, typical positions, and more importantly, your general strategic understanding. If you study typical endgames and you get one over the board, your chess understanding will lead you to make the correct moves. If you know by heart an opening line, then you can simply play what you know to be the best moves. If you get a typical strategic position, such as a kingside attack or an isolated queen pawn in the center, then you can follow your chess understanding to direct your many moves. The most important element of chess understanding is your general strategic understanding. Now, this is all boiled down in my strategy course that talks about piece activity, okay? But we're actually going to learn how to apply piece activity in specific positions in this course. The most important element of chess understanding is your general strategic understanding. Without an overall understanding of your goal in each phase of the game, you may become confused and focus on the wrong thing during any one phase of the game. This is very easy to do, as chess has multiple factors that will draw your attention away. When you develop a clear chess understanding, it becomes your guiding light. Your chess understanding should also be your main focus in training, as it should lead you to the moves you should analyze. At the same time, your analysis of positions is how you actually improve your overall chess understanding. So in these first two videos, I'm talking about understanding plus analysis. This is the main way to improve at chess. So first you have to have the understanding, and then the analysis strengthens and improves that understanding and that application of that knowledge. So we're going to go over a very basic chess understanding through three phases of the game. So in the opening, you develop all your pieces. So this boils down to increasing piece activity. In the middle game, you attack your opponent's king or weaknesses. So this boils down to creating an advantage in piece activity. And if you do reach the endgame, you attack pawns or push your passed pawns. Now this is converting activity into a material advantage to mate the opponent. And this is also why Capablanca talked about you need to learn the endgames before any other phase. Now people think that this means you need to learn all the basic theoretical positions. That's not actually what he was talking about. What he was talking about was you need to learn the essence of each piece, because if you know the essence of each piece, you know how they interplay activity with each other. And you can't really understand that unless you get it down to its basic elements. So the four main ways you can increase your chess understanding are to learn openings, both strategy and concrete lines, study typical and theoretical endgames, typical middle game positions, which can include tactics and strategy, and study your own games to see what you don't understand. When studying 1 through 3, you are mostly just learning chess information. This is most effective only once you have a solid general strategic understanding. Therefore, analysis of your own games and practicing your own analysis is the most effective way to get stronger at chess up to a point. If you're a grandmaster or you're a super grandmaster, you'll see that they talk about, a lot of times just studying openings. That's because they just have to know certain things because they've maximized their general chess understanding. Once your competition around 2000 to 2200 starts to have the same overall understanding, you begin to compete more on what concrete information you've learned. There is still a general lack of overall understanding in many games at this level as well, but we're just going to kind of generalize here to get an overall understanding of this whole thesis of understanding plus analysis. All right, so this wraps up part 1 of my understanding plus analysis, how to skyrocket your chess understanding course. In lesson 2, I'm going to cover the analysis portion, and then we're just going to jump in to practice. Basically, we're going to go through whole games, and we're going to go through specific positions to actually get a lot of practice. And as opposed to just giving theory, I really want to make it as simple as possible so we can jump in to improving our chess understanding. I'll see you in the next lesson. Thanks for watching.